Hello Zenbeez, it's time for Tile on Tile string series, a Zentangle Mini Project created using simple fun string drawn with the help of a tile. In this case, we're going to use two tiles. So this is our Tile on Tile string number 37. You can watch all our previous projects from this series on the playlist Tile on Tile string series. I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I'm working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil, and stub. Go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our for the project for string number 37, and I'm working on a white square tile, 01 black micron, pen or a 08 black micron to add the darks, a pencil and stub. So these are our supplies for this session. Now we are going to create a string using two tiles. So I'm using a square tile and I'm using a round tile. So we're going to use these two to create our string. So here's what I'm going to do. So maybe somewhere like this. Okay, now we're going to leave about 3/4 of it and about 1/4 here like this, and I'm going to add my line like this. Now with this one I am going to add my place my tile like this, little in the angular format like this, and I'm trying to make sure I have enough space here. Okay, so this is going to be like this. Okay, so this is my string for the day. This is number 37, string number 37. Okay, so let's get started with our tangles. The first one that I'm going to do here is called BUMPADOX. So it's basically paradox with a bump. So I'm going to ink this, and here I'm going to start off with paradox. So I pull out a line like this and I create a bump like that, and I finish it up like this. Again, I start from here. So this is basically paradox with bumps like that. So I'm going to start from here and I'm going to go along the line like this and branch out here. So we start at this point, and as we come to the end, we branch out. But as we go along the way, we're going to create a bump like that. Again, I start from here, and I'm going to branch out to here, and somewhere along the way I am going to branch out with a bump. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this. Now I'm going to aura the bumps like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing here as well. So I'm going to pull out another line here. So we have these two sections, and I'm going to go along this line. So I'm going to start from here, make a bump like this, and pull out. Start from here, make a bump, pull out. Start from here, make a bump, pull out. Okay, so I'm going to aura this. Okay, I like the way this looks. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, so let's get started here. Okay, there it is, all done. I like this really fun looking section here. I am also going to go back now in and add a little bit of depth like that, just at the end. So this is again optional, but I think this will add some really interesting finish. Okay, I like it. I like it really well now. So let's move on to our next tangle. Okay, so this is all done. Now, somewhere over here, I'm going to start with Tangle Anooka. This is a beautiful tangle, it's a floral tangle. So it goes like this. I'm going to start with a little square like that. And we're going to pull out 5 lines from this. So something like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm crossing the line and that's okay. 4 and 5. Okay, so now I am going to connect these lines like that to make a petal shape. Okay, so now here I am going to make a ball here like this, right at the center. Okay, and now we're going to pull out lines. So either you can pull out lines that's going this way, or you can pull out lines right along this, and that will look fun too. So I am going to pull out lines more like they're going this way. Okay. Same thing I do on the other side. Okay, so let's repeat this. Okay, so there it is, Anooka all done. If we wish, we can add circles or triple inside this section. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. Maybe once we do the shading, we can always go back and add the pen work. So I'm just going to leave it for here for now. Now let's move on to our next tangle. So our next tangle is Luv-A. So this is a beautiful heart-shaped petals, more like it's kind of like flax, but it's in a heart shape. So I'm going to use that to fill this section like somewhere here. So let's get started. So it goes like this. You just keep adding more and more. Okay, maybe one more here. And all of these gaps that we have, we can either fill in triple or we can fill in with solid black. So we'll see how we want to do that. Okay, so for now I'm going to fill it with circles, and if it's too small, then I'm going to add black. Okay, so I'm going to use my black to add these gaps. Okay, so now I am going to add a little dot like this, so we can actually pull out a couple of lines. Like that. So we're just going to add some inner detail. I'm randomly adding the dot. If I have space, then I'm adding, otherwise I'm just not worried about the dot. Okay, so there it is, all done. Now in this section we are going to do this tangle called Mysteria. So this is a kind of like hollybow, but with a little twist. So let's see how to go about doing this. So in this section I am going to pull out wavy line like this, and I'm going to order this with the ends connected like that, and we're going to create more of these like we do in Hollybar. Okay, so something like this, and now we're going to add circles in here, like lots of circles, and fill this whole section up with circles or triples. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and keep repeating this in all the other ones. Okay, so take your time, go around, add the circles, and then go back to fill in those tiny gaps with solid black to give it a good finish. Okay, Okay, so here we've done with Mysteria. I'm going to add a few more Luv-A just to kind of fill the space up, and then we'll get to this section. Okay, so now here we are going to do this tangle called Fife. So this goes like this. I'm going to add dots in a grid format so they're evenly spaced out. Okay, so I'm going to connect the dots with a board. Okay, now I'm going to connect them across like this with a board. Okay, so now I'm going to make diagonal parts. So this is going to go this way. So I'm going to make in the same direction for all the sections. We're all starting from left bottom and going all the way up to right top like this. Okay, so now added the diagonal parts as well. So obviously when this is going behind, it's going to skip that. Now I'm going to use my Certified pen and I'm going to fill this section, the gaps in between these little triangles with solid black. Now you can always leave this open like this and that's fine, but I want to give some nice contrast, so I'm going to go in and add black in here. So I am going to do this for all these little triangles here. So take your time, go around and add black. Okay, so take your time and go about filling this. Okay, so here this is all done. Now let's get to shading. So I am going to go around the flower here first, Anooka, and I'm also going to go along this here, along this here. Okay, and I'm also going to add pencil here, but where all the lines meet. This was the first set of lines that we drew. Okay, like that. And let's blend this. Okay, there, it's all done. Now I am, okay, let's get to BUMPADOX. So I'm just going to add my pencil here where this fan shape is formed. Okay, so let's just blend this out. Okay, so now we are going to add pencil. Okay, we just did this. Let's finish this. Like that. Okay, so it creates a beautiful effect. Now I am going to add pencil here. Like that. And for Mysteria again, I am just going to go along this and we'll blend this out. And now I'm also going to go right along this band here, like that.
Okay, so here it is. This is all done. This is done. This is done now for Fife. I'm going to go around like this. And then I'm just going to add pencil right in the center. Okay, so there it is, all done. Let's put our initials. I'm going to put my initials somewhere here. Okay, and let's journal this. So today's date is 9th of August 2022, and this is tile on tile string number 37, and we worked with Tangle BUMPADOX, and then Anooka. Then we added Luv-A, and then we added Mysteria, and then we added Fife. So these are our tangles, and here's our tile.
Hope you enjoyed this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group, Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya so I get to see your lovely works. And I just stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, start with the fundamentals of Zentangle workshop on my website. There's a link in the description www.sanyamannestudio.com/fundamentals of Zentangle. This is a beginner's workshop. Now click on the link Tangles page in the description to receive a free gift when you sign up and receive weekly inspirations and updates on my upcoming projects and other cool things that I do across social media. If you are on Instagram, then join me on my Instagram live every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. India time. Let's tangle together, real time. Now it's time to comment. So please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project. It's also time to share the video and subscribe to the channel. And I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.